Hey guys, it's Oscar. Monday morning, and it's Monday. Trying to kind of I don't know, catch my breath, decompress a little bit from this weekend. It was pretty epic. I know there's already been a lot of videos and pictures and postings about the Big Shave West up in Pasadena, and just gotta say that it was truly more than I expected. I was really looking forward to it, as you saw in the last video, and it went way beyond my expectations. So I'm going to do a quick shave and talk about that a little bit. So real quick, I'm going to be using the commemorative soap from the event, and of course the aftershave. It came in the bag. You had to pay like a little fee to be able to get the bag. There was a lot of stuff in there, about $115 worth of stuff. They said, soaps, aftershave, bunch of samples, and a lot of the vendors there giving away samples and stuff. So everybody was really generous, and it was cool to. It was weird. I said I don't want to say that I'm putting faces with the names, because through the videos and stuff you already know who the faces are that match the names, but actually seeing the people in person and interacting with them and talking to them and getting to know who they were, and everybody was either what I expected or better. Except for one or two who, well, let's just say that my initial impression of them was solidified after meeting them in person, but we won't go there. We'll stay on the positive. But anyway, so yeah, everybody was just super cool, and I was lucky enough. I got there Friday, and I was lucky enough to be able to spend time the night before with some really, really cool people, with Damon, the Stefanos family, whose daughter makes her own beer, and it was pretty darn good, I gotta say. And they were very, very hospitable, very, very gracious hosts, and of course, Douglas and Francis, David and Rocio, Khan and his woman. I'm horrible remembering names, but I really wish. She was super cool as well, and Mr. I forgot his name as well, from DR Harris. Yeah, he was really cool too. Julian Moore, Mr. Moore. I'm really sorry. Forgive me. I know I'm messing that up. But anyway, had a great time, and meeting everybody, and just hanging out, and I don't know. I don't know what I can say that hasn't been said about how great that the whole event was. Oh, real quick, representing Dave. There you go. But everybody, like I said, in meeting, I think Michelle mentioned in her video that just, meeting, they weren't sales reps, they were the actual owners, they were the people who make the soap. They were the artisans themselves who were there spending time and giving stuff away, and except for the rain, it was just such a great day. It was such a great experience. The band was outside. Michael was out there shaking his little thing and having such a great time. And I'm really glad. Initially, I was like, I was asking Maria, "Hey, babe, you sure you want to go? I don't want you to be bored." And this is kind of my thing that I'm interested in. And she said, "No, I wanna go and see these people that you talk so much about all the time." And like I said, everybody was so welcoming, and she really, got to understand a lot better, why, it is the people, it's not just the shaving. I mean, at first she'd understand, why do you get so interested in it, shaving? And I said, like I said before, the shaving is what got us together. It's the people and the interactions, and just how cool everybody is. So I'm going to try and get quick through the shave, because I don't want the video to get too long. And, just talk about what happened over there. So, but like I said, this is, again, the Phoenix with a feather, with my fourth shave. So I may just kind of retire it after this. It's funny, what in Khan's video, he talks about blade flipping. And, basically, do we really need to? It's still the same edge, and just use it as much as you're comfortable with. But it's funny, I kind of drew the comparison between, because in the grand scheme of things, the blades are really the cheapest thing that we use. But yet we want to stretch them out and use them as much as we can. It kind of reminds me of, if you guys watch golf, Tiger or somebody makes a bad shot, he'll throw his club or whatever. And I've been at many tournaments, and players will give away gloves, and I mean, they're sponsored, so all this stuff is free anyway. But what struck me as funny is every time they'll hit a tee shot, first thing they do is bend down to pick up the little wooden tee. How much does that thing cost? Like half a cent? So, kind of made me laugh. Con was talking about the blades. Use it for a couple shaves. Get rid of it. Switch it out. But anyway, to each their own. So the event, it was cool to go there and recognize people, and see people, that you only see on the internet. I remember, I think the first one, well, besides the obvious people who I had already spent time with, but I was standing by Douglas's table, smelling all his stuff, and I met Josh Remoke. Pretty cool dude. He lives close by, I believe. And then I was inside the Old Town Shaving Store itself, and I met David Krippis. He and his friend drove 7 hours from Santa Rosa, California, which is pretty cool, I gotta say. They made a whole weekend out of it. It was pretty cool road trip. Christian Levesque. As soon as he walked into the store, I recognized him. You can't not recognize that handlebar mustache. Really cool guy. Got to talk to him, spend some time with him. We're going to try and get together. He lives in LA as well. We're going to try and hang out a little bit more. And of course the vendors, and I was actually in Damon's store, and Michelle mentioned in her video how it was cool to it was cool to be recognized. You kind of get caught off guard, and I was just sticking my nose in a bunch of stuff inside Damon's store, and actually had a guy come up to me, kind of tapped me on the shoulder, and says, "Oscar?" And I was whoa. I said, "Yeah." And again, I'm horrible remembering names, but he and his friend came over from, I believe he said, Redondo Beach, which is not too far away from where we were. And he started telling me, he recognized me and he wanted to say hi, and he really liked what I had said in a particular video.